What is going on, everybody? What is going on, the Catch fam? It is Lord Big Ed here, back at you live for the Week 3 must-start kickers for your fantasy football teams. If you are not already a part of the Catch fam, super encourage you to hit that subscribe button below and join the best community in all of fantasy football. And also get in those comments. Let me know what questions you have at your quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, defense, or of course kicker position, and we'll try to help you get ready to go before this weekend slate of games, guys. But without further ado, let's get into the must-start kickers. My number one kicker here is Jake Elliott. I'm still seeing him on sleeper under 70% rostered. I still do not see him as one of those top rostered kickers. So if he's available on any of your waivers out there, you need to go ahead and grab this guy. Get the kicker attached to probably the best team in football right now for the Philadelphia Eagles. Get Jake Elliott on your teams because he's been absolutely killing it, guys. 17 fantasy points week 1, 11 fantasy points week 2. I'm seeing much more usage out of Jake Elliott this year than I saw in past years. And we know that this guy can do it. He can do it from all sorts of ranges, and he can do it with absolute efficiency. So again, this is a PSA because he's going to be far more rostered than the other folks we're going to talk about here in today's video. But if he is available, get him because he's got Tampa Bay, which isn't a great matchup for kickers, but I think he'll be fine. But after that, he's got Washington, the Rams, the Jets, Miami. He's got a bunch of green matchups. He's got a bunch of tasty matchups for the Eagles are going to score a ton, and Jake Elliott's going to get a ton of opportunities. Up next, we're talking about maybe my favorite kicker so far in the 2023 fantasy football season. We're talking about Jake Moody for the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, it's been a delight to watch this guy. 14 points in back-to-back weeks for the 49ers. He's been an absolute delight. He's like a cupcake on your birthday, the way he's been replacing Robbie Gould, one of my old favorite kickers from back in the day. I love what Jake Moody is doing for the 49ers, guys. You need to go out and get him because he's been an absolute method of consistency. He's number 3 right now in the season. But the 49ers they're looking something legit right now. I got the Eagles, I got the Cowboys, I got the Niners. It's kind of my favorite team so far. And I want the kickers attached to them, right? Because they're putting up a ton of points. These offenses look ridiculous, especially the 49ers, the way they are slicing and dicing every single defense, guys. But Jake Moody also gets to go against the Giants, right, this week. I'm expecting the 49ers to just absolutely demolish the New York Giants. And I think that they've already got a 10-point spread right now, I'm seeing in Vegas. And I think they could get over that for sure. And I think Jake Moody's going to definitely reap the benefits there. But I don't care who the matchup is, who the opponent is. I think Jake Moody's going to be fine. We saw the kind of matchup bulletproof position that the kicker for the 49ers had last year with Robbie Gould. So, guys, go ahead and grab him. And this could be a dude that you keep on your lineups for the rest of the season. Up next, this is a fan favorite for sure. Dicker the kicker, Cameron Dicker for the Los Angeles Chargers. Last year I didn't love Dicker the kicker as much as everybody else just because we saw Brandon Staley do a lot of questionable fourth down, go for it, and it kind of took the ball out of Dicker kicker's hands a lot, or shall I say feet a lot. But what we're seeing from him this year is that he's getting more usage, kind of similar situation that Elliott for the Eagles had to go through this year, where I'm actually starting to see the usage go up, and we know that Cameron Dicker's got the talent for the Chargers, and we know he's attached to probably one of the most high-scoring offenses in the league with the Los Angeles Chargers. So I definitely think you should go out and grab him. He's still available in leagues. He's number 6 right now in the season. He's got a delicious, just an absolute Michelin star restaurant type of cuisine on the matchup list coming up, guys. He's playing the Minnesota Vikings. It's an over-under of like 54 points. Neither of these defenses have played any defense all year long. This is gonna be a fun one. I want pieces all over, except for the defense position, but I want pieces all over, guys, because I think that the offenses are gonna go nuts, and I think Cameron Dicker is going to be in for a double-digit performance for sure. I know I'm personally targeting him in one of my leagues. I think he's going to be absolutely delightful. And I think he's going to be, again, like I said, he's going to be an option that you can at least have for not only this week, but the week after against the Las Vegas Raiders. Then after that, he's got a bye week, so you'll have to drop him. But, baby, we'll be here with more kickers that you can stream while you can't stream Cameron Dicker. Speaking about a surprise, guys, we're talking about Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys have been electric. They've been outstanding. They've been amazing. The defense has been an absolute juggernaut. But you know who's the real juggernaut? It's not Micah Parsons. Step aside, Micah, okay? Big guy, we don't need you. We need Mr. Brandon Aubrey because this dude's been a beast. He had 9 fantasy points week 1, 18 fantasy points week 2. The dude just kicked everything through the uprights. And now they get the Arizona Cardinals. Are you kidding me? What could get better? Oh, it's in Dome. No weather impact? It gets better and better, guys. Brandon Aubrey has been an absolute stud this season. I love the guy. He's got a soccer background. Guys, like, I don't even need football background. I'm just going to go out there and play real football. I'm going to play soccer, and then I'm going to go to the NFL and be the best kicker in the league, guys, and play for the Dallas Cowboys. This is a Texas native guy, too. I love the story. I love the narrative. I love the skill set. Put Brandon Aubrey in your lineups and don't think twice about it. This dude is going to win you matchups, guys. He's got the Cardinals, he's got New England, he's got San Francisco, and he's got the Chargers before his week 7 bye week. Those are delicious matchups. Ton of green opportunity there, ton of high scoring opportunity. Put Brandon in there, no questions asked. He's going to kill it for you. Last kicker I want to talk about here is my man, the misfit toy, the trash thrown in the trash of the trash. We're talking about Brett Maher for the Los Angeles Rams. All right. Talking about a guy who got laughed out of the Dallas Cowboys for missing all the kicks that he did at the end of the season. I mean, it was embarrassing. The kicks that he missed when he had that game against Tampa where he just could not hit it through the utmost, I felt bad for the guy. He went from being one of the best kickers last year. Guys, we need to remind you about this. He was legit, like locked and loaded, one of the best kickers in the league. And then he had the awful game that everybody remembers. And then he gets banished from Dallas, right? And now he's with Los Angeles. And I know there were a lot of questions and marks about the Rams offense. They have really answered every question. They look tremendous. It doesn't really matter who you have at receiver, I guess, because Matt Stafford's going to get it to him, whether it's Tutu, whether it's Puka. It doesn't really matter. That offense has been humming right now, even against the 49ers defense. Brett Maher has been a big recipient of that too. 13 points week 1, 13 points week 2. Now he gets to go up against the Cincinnati Bengals, which may or may not be without Joe Burrow. This has been recorded prior to any sort of injury kind of coming out there, but it doesn't really matter. Joe Burrow's there or Joe Burrow's not there. This is a great opportunity to go against Cincinnati Bengals defense, which has looked kind of trash. And this Rams offense has looked opposite of trash. They've been looking really good. Brett Maher's been looking really good. This dude's like 0% rostered in your leagues. Go ahead and grab him. Forget about the old stuff. This dude is legit, guys. Let him prove it to you once more that he can be the guy he was for us in 2022. Go ahead and grab Brett Maher. And with that said, guys, this has been the must-start kickers for your fantasy football teams going into week 3. It's been a blessing to be out here every week with y'all at The Catch. If you are not already a part of The Catch, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join the best community in all of fantasy football. Another reminder to get in those comments. Let me know your questions. Let me know if you think I look goofy. I don't care. Just get in those comments and chat with us. We love to interact with the community throughout the week and help you set up your lineup before the weekend slated games. But with all that said, this has been the must-start kickers for your fantasy football teams, and you saw it here first at The Catch.